Hello. Hello, hello. It is Wednesday. Sorry, I'm just moving my computer out of the way then. Oh, was that got a funny focus? No, just me. So today has been rather lovely. I went out this morning with my mum and my niece for lunch. Sorry if I'm a bit sniffly. And we went to Goodwood and we had lunch in the Aerodrome Cafe and we watched some planes take off, which was really fantastic. And we also drove along to the Motor Circuit Cafe and watched some cars around the track there as well. I'll insert the footage now. So it was really lovely. We had a really nice long chat. Yeah, it was just a really nice time to sort of get out and enjoy the weather. It's been such a nice day today. Anyway, I want to start this as a kind of vlog, you know, because there's a lot of videos that I want to film. And I've been thinking, do you know, I should have done Vlogtober, shouldn't I? It's too late, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's the 8th today, isn't it? So yeah, it's too late really, isn't it? But yeah, I think the more videos that I put out, I'm hoping that will help to build my channel a bit, because sort of I have been quite sporadic and just dropping videos here and there, and if I can kind of get into some routine, I think it will work better. I wanted to show you some other things that I got delivered today. I got another couple of signed books from Waterstones, and I'll get to those in a minute. But I've also want to kind of try and work on myself and make myself look a bit better. As I said before in other videos, that I've lost a lot of weight over the last couple of years. I have put a stone back on. I had lost 6 stone and now I've put a stone back on after my father's funeral, and I desperately want to work at getting that off again and getting more off and just getting healthier in general, and also trying to make myself look a bit better. And since I've lost a lot of weight and also my age being menopausal, I've noticed that my neck is getting a bit saggy, so I saw this was on offer and I just thought I'd give it a go. It's a Style Pro Fabulous Firmer Neck and Face Smoother. I don't know if it's any good or not. If you've tried it out or used anything similar, please let me know how you got on. But I'll give it a go and see what happens with it. Hopefully it will help. It wasn't that expensive, so I haven't got high hopes, let's be honest, but you know, any little helps. I also, being menopausal, noticed my hair's been thinning quite a lot the last couple of years, and I know also with a lot of weight loss that can happen as well. And I've seen a lot of videos come up as suggested on YouTube where people have used like the GLP-1 injections and have dramatically lost a lot of weight. It happens, they lose a lot of hair, and I think it's just weight loss in general rather than the jabs, because it's happened to me as well. But I do think, because my mum has thinner hair and my nan had thinner hair as well, and I think it's just genetic with me, to be honest, but I think the weight loss has kind of kick-started it a bit sooner than would have happened. But anyway, I bought this because I have been reading into it and heard that red light therapy might be able to help. I'm sure Dr. Dre, if anyone's watched her videos on here, she's absolutely fantastic. She's a board certified dermatologist in the US, and she seems absolutely amazing, and she's spoken about red light therapy on obviously skin as well as the scalp. So I thought I'd give this hairbrush a go. It's by the same people as the neck firmer thing. I haven't held that very well. The neck firmer thing. So that's Style Pro. And yeah, it's an infrared, not infrared, it's a LED light red light therapy hairbrush. So I thought I'd give that a go as well. They were both really cheap. So like I say, I've not really got high hopes with them. I thought I'd give them a go because I haven't got the money to spend on the hundreds and hundreds of pounds ones, you know, like the proper red light masks and all this. And I'd love to be able to at some point, but you know, there's a lot of people, you know, it's not really in a lot of our budgets, is it? Let's be honest. And I thought I'd give that a go. I don't want to waste hundreds and then it not work. Anyway, on to the books. I'm just going to take a sip of coffee. I want my caffeine fix at the moment, so I'm a bit rabbity. Does anyone else get like that? Anyway, so I've got some more books coming tomorrow as well, apparently. But it's always, like I've said in another video, in the Waterstones signed video, there does seem to be a lot of books, certainly the ones that I pre-order, that come out in like May or September, October. I don't know if they're heavy publishing months in the book world or not, but it seems to be. The stuff that I order seem to come around in those months. So let's open this one. I've really got to tidy up in here. I've got all my recycling from my other books down there at the moment, and the little pull tabs here. I need to really give this studio of mine a really big sort out. Ugh. I do like to, they're good packaging, I have to admit. They do keep the books very secure, but when you're trying to get them out, it can be a bit difficult. Oh my goodness, come on, let's get out of there. It's a very snug fit, this one. Right, there we go. And this is the fantastic Bob Mortimer's The Long Shoe book. Got all of his books. I haven't read them again. They're fiction and they're in my to be read file. As I said in my Waterstones book video, that I struggle with fiction a bit, but I need to make more of it. Oh no, it's bent. It's bent up there. Need to give fiction a bit more of a chance, really. But there's the lovely Bob Mortimer's signature. I've read his And Away book, which was his autobiography, and that's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I really need to get into specifically the Bob Mortimer ones because I absolutely adore him. He's absolutely crazy and like seems to be the loveliest guy. So I imagine the books are just amazing. Am I saying amazing a lot? And I apologise if I am. I am rattling a lot. Oh, this looks very fantastic. Oh my goodness, come on. Another cookbook. I collect cookbooks, and this is a French classics books. Easy and elevated dishes to cook at home. I mean, the French and the Italians really, they own food, don't they? Yeah, they are absolutely phenomenal. And I haven't got a French cookbook, I don't think. I've got lots of Italian ones, so it's nice to have a French one. And there's his autograph there, and it has a foreword by Raymond Blanc as well. So yeah, and there's that one, and that's the two books that come today. So what I'm thinking of doing for the rest of the afternoon is probably, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to film my 3 current cross stitches, because I haven't done a cross stitch video in a while. I did a few last year, and I love cross stitch. I find it so relaxing, and yeah, I think I'll do a video on that. I'm going to do that separately, so that might already be up by the time this goes up, because I think I'm going to try and squash together a bit of a vlog to go up on Sunday. And so that will be this and the footage from Goodwood and anything else that happens until Friday, Saturday, I suppose, to give me time to edit it together and upload it. But yeah, I will end this here, film that, and then see where we go from here. Oh, pups. You finished now? Hi, it's Thursday afternoon. I've been working all day, so I haven't been able to get on the camera sooner, but I have had some books delivered, so I thought I would come on here and open them again. And I also forgot to show you what I bought in the Goodwood shop yesterday when I was out with my mum and my niece, and I'll show you that first. I bought a little vintage car toy. Now I'm sure this is supposed to be for kids, but I bought that for my dogs. They don't tear them apart. They used to when they were younger, and then I just used to do surgery on them and just sew them back up together, and they're really lovely. It's like little kind of creative input from my dogs, from the little tears that you stitch together, and it's just really, I know it's probably really sad, but my dogs are my life, and I love looking at their old toys that they've had for years, and there's been all the mends and everything on them, but they don't tend to do that anymore, so I'm sure they'll just play about with this. It tends to be Ziggy that plays with the toys more. He loves doing a little parade in the evening when he's had his teeth brushed and he's had his walk and he's had his dinner. He picks up a toy and walks up and down the house a few times to sort of signal that now it's time to rest. So I'm sure he'll be doing that with that. And the other thing that I bought is, please excuse my coffee cups from today. I'm going to have a sip now, actually. My husband was just very kind enough he had a little break in his schedule from meetings and just nipped out and bought some coffee to save me making one, which was really good. This was the other thing that I bought. I saw it on their website. It's a lady's guide to dress and style, to do with Goodwood Revival, and this, if you flip it over, is the gentleman's guide to dress and style for Goodwood Revival. And it was only a little cheap book, as you can see. It's just a thin one, but I shall have a read of that later. Yeah, I'm still planning what to do next year. I do have an operation coming up at some point, have my gallbladder removed, and I'm away for 2 weeks in Norfolk over August and September, the last week of August next year and the first week of September, and that's the week after Goodwood Revival. So I mean, I'm on the waiting list, and I'm thinking, according to their waiting list, I should be seeing someone at the end of the year or the beginning of the new year, but that doesn't mean that that's when my operation's going to be, so I think that's just going to see the consultant. So I don't know what the waiting list is going to be like. I don't really want to be waiting another 6 months and then be recovering when I'm supposed to be going on holiday and then have Revival not long after that. We'll have to see what happens. I am very lucky that I have the option that I can go private if I need to, but I actually asked my GP about that, and she said with the waiting list the way that they are at the moment, what she would do personally is have, if it was a gallbladder operation, have it on the NHS because the waiting lists are shorter. But if it was something for her heart or something for, I can't remember what the other issue was. She said, she gave me 2 examples, and she said that she would definitely go private with it because the waiting lists are insane. But yeah, so I'm still not really sure what to do about that. Just have to sort of ride it out and see how the time goes, really. But let's move on to this. Ooh, a little bit of, I don't know what that is. I'll throw that away in a minute. Right, so there's been another 3 book deliveries. I don't think these are all for me. I think at least one's for my mum. Please excuse the noise. Oh, do you like my dress? I really don't like it anymore. I bought this when I was larger, so it's probably about 3-4 years ago. And it's a Joe Brown's, and it's all embroidered. It's quite witchy, which is why I bought it, and it's got some embroidery there as well, if you can see, on the sleeves. And I just feel like I look like I'm about to perform a seance or something, which isn't a bad thing, but yeah, I think I've kind of, it doesn't really suit me anymore, so and also it's too big. When I first bought it, it didn't actually fit, but I kept hold of it anyway, which I used to do all the time, which is why I've got loads and loads of clothing that I need to sell, and it's now too big for me, so I think I'm just going to pop it on Vinted or eBay. We shall see. But I mean, I literally took the label off this morning and put it on, so fantastic condition. I'll wash it and then pop it on one of the websites, I think, or maybe, I don't know, if it's charity, we'll see whether I've got the time to be able to list them all. because I do want to start. I am considering again the eBay thing. I mean, maybe I can list it in my shop, but then I've already paid tax on it buying it as a consumer. I don't really want to have to pay tax on it if I'm selling it, and you're not supposed to. You don't have to do that because it's not something that I've bought to resell. So I'm rabbiting, aren't I? I'll shut up. Anyway, this is a Charlie Higson with illustrations by Jim Moir, who is Vic Reeves, and this is Willie, Harry and Steve, and it's an epically short history of all our kings and queens. And Charlie Higson was a member of the Fast Show, and that's that. I'm not sure if it's signed by both of them or just by Charlie Higson. I've got Vic Reeves' signature anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's not Jim Moir's as well. No, it's just Charlie Higson, which is really cool in itself because I was a huge Fast Show fan. Right, that's that one. I'm running out of spaces to put books and stuff. I've really got to have a clear out, but I've been working all day and I don't know if I'm coming down with something, but I've been feeling really, really tired. I just want to go and curl up on the sofa, if I'm honest, at the moment. Very, very tired. Anyway, this one's for my mum. I think these both might be for my mum, actually. Peter Kay's diary, and it's signed as well. I used to be a fan of Peter Kay, but then I think he got a bit mainstream for me. I don't know. Same with Michael McIntyre. I do kind of like my comedians to have a bit of an edge, but my mum really likes him, and there's a signature there. So I bought that for my mum. Not sure if I'll give it to her before Christmas. I'm terrible. Actually, I wanted to say, has anyone else started their Christmas shopping yet? Because I have. And not only am I surrounded by books, I'm now surrounded by Christmas presents as well for people. And this is ridiculous as well, because I said to myself, I really wanted to make a bit of a homemade, sorry, I'm still trying to get used to whether I'm looking there or looking there. Please bear with me. I really wanted to do a bit of a handmade Christmas this year, and I've already started buying things. If I see something in a sale, I try and snap it up at a good price. I know I've been doing that a lot recently. My husband's got a couple of gifts already. My dogs have got loads. Yeah, my mum as well. Yeah, I have to say, I think I'm just going to give these to my mum, to be honest. She's been through a lot this year, as we all have as a family, and so every little nice thing helps, doesn't it? And this is the last one. Oh no, this is mine. Oh, so where's... Oh, my postie is not going to love me tomorrow. So obviously the other book that I bought my mum is probably going to come tomorrow with maybe some others for me. He said this morning, he said, you're taking a pee now. Because he turned up, he looked like Santa Claus. He was like this, full of stuff. And some of it was Christmas presents that I bought, and obviously the 3 books. So he's not going to like me tomorrow, and at least one more other book is going to turn up. Oh, that's a bit strange. They normally stuck together so you can't, but that's just... Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is What Have I Done? My autobiography by Ben Elton. Yay. There we are there. Huge Blackadder fan. Grew up with sort of Ben Elton and all the British comedians, and yeah, that should be a really good read. Yeah, I'm just feeling a bit today, really. So yeah, I've not got my normal energy. Feel a bit run down and a bit, I don't know, I have been working hard all morning though, so that's probably part of it as well. But yeah, I think I'll probably leave this here. I really wanted to get on with some more of my coursework or some more reading this afternoon, but honestly, I just want to go and curl up on the sofa with my dogs, with my coffee, and maybe do some cross stitch. I'm not sure. I have to see what happens. I also desperately need to do some drawing. I've got so many things on the go at the moment, and I'm really letting a lot slip. I've really got to get back onto it. I don't know what, I just feel absolutely drained. I don't know. This is riveting content, isn't it? Anyway, so I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to stop boring you, and I'll see you in the next bit of the video, which will probably be tomorrow. Bye. Hello, it is Sunday afternoon. I've not been able to film before now And I just wanted to come on and finish the video and get it all edited and uploaded by this evening. But I have some news to tell you. I can't believe Friday morning I received an email and it said, "You've won a competition." And I thought, I haven't entered a competition. I thought, so what's this dodgy phishing kind of email about? And so it was from Waterstones. So I thought, it'd be unlikely that would be a phishing thing. So I googled the email address, and yes, it turned out that it was I think she was a marketing manager or social media manager for Waterstones, and she said I'd won a competition, and like I say, I hadn't entered a competition. So I googled the competition that I was supposed to have entered, and it turns out it was a Mary Portas competition, and I was entered into the competition just by pre-ordering the book. And I can't believe, but I have won £500 to spend in Harvey Nichols and £50 towards my travelling fees to my nearest Harvey Nicks, which is London. How unbelievable is that? After this year has been so awful. Well, I mean, God, it could be a lot worse. I don't want to sort of sit and moan, but it's been a very hard year, probably the hardest of my life. Losing my father was incredibly traumatic. Watching him die was, I mean, horrifying. But it was just, our whole family, it's been a really tough year. And to receive something out of the blue like that, just, I don't want to get emotional, but it was just, I couldn't believe it. And so I sent a message to my niece. I just was ringing around everyone saying, oh my God, can you believe this? And I said to my niece, look, she's had a really tough year as well. I said, look, you and me, let's go up to London, because we talked years ago about starting a tradition where near Christmas we'd go and spend some time in London and just do a bit of Christmas shopping, and it'd be a yearly tradition. And I said, but we'd never been able to really afford it. And I thought, well, this is it. This is the start of it. Let's start making this tradition. You've got to make these moments count. You've got to make memories. Certainly after losing my father, it's just so important to make these memories, make the effort and do the things that you want to do. And again, I don't want to get emotional, but I just feel like it was just such an unbelievable, amazing thing to happen. And I appreciate it so much. And I adore, as I said in my Waterstone sign video, I adore Mary Portas. And the fact that it's a Mary Portas competition that I won, that I didn't even know about, it just meant the absolute world. And also, I mean, not to get all sappy or anything, but it's given me a bit of a kick up the butt to go and start these good businesses. Go and try it. You look at it, try it, These good businesses with heart, that you look after your staff and sell good items, that have been made well and not being made in other countries by people that are being paid a pittance and not looked after well. Try and make more in the UK. And I know it sounds like a big dream, but there are people doing it. I mean, Patrick Grant, he's got his fantastic community clothing business. And if I can just, create something, just any business or businesses with a little bit of heart, it kind of made me think, oh, is this a sign? Should I be getting on with that? Anyway, I'm being all silly, but, you've got a dream, haven't you? And yeah, it was just so unbelievable that I won that competition, and I'm now able to I'm going to be going with my niece to London, and we're going to have a fantastic day, and I'm probably going to drag her in the V&A to look at some exhibitions and stuff as well. And it's going to be amazing, and it's nice to be able to do that and have it kind of paid for. I mean, I know £500, to be honest, isn't probably going to get you much in Harvey Nicks, but it would get something that me and Emily can have. Emily's my niece's name. We can have something, because I had to split the money with her, and we can buy something each and keep that forever. And it doesn't matter what it is, really. It's just it's the making memories together, and it's the lovely little memento of that, whatever we get each. And it's just made my year, to be honest. It's just really was such a nice pick me up after that. Anyway, I had to come on and tell you because it really did. It made my day. It was just so fantastic. I couldn't believe it. Absolutely couldn't believe it. So these good things do happen, because I've looked at these competitions before, and I think, oh, you can be quite sort of look at it quite negatively and think, oh, these people never win these things. But I didn't enter that competition. I never for a million years thought something like that would happen, and it was just amazing, and I just can't wait to go and spend the money with my niece. It's just going to be so lovely. But yeah, can you believe it? It was just amazing. So yeah, it was just like I'm rabbiting again, aren't I? I'm going to leave it here. But yes, it's completely, like I say, made my day, made my week, made my month, made my year. It's amazing. I'm going to leave this here because I'm rabbiting and rabbiting and rabbiting. I think I need a coffee. So I will, like I say, again, leave this here, and I will see you in the next one. You hang up. No, you hang up. Anyway, I'll see you next one. Bye.